Hello guys, this is Joyce and I am here with my second week of Lady Kre's Hello Autumn collaboration or challenge. She has challenged me to be creative and I have tried to meet these challenges. I did the last week and thought I did pretty good. So this is my, like I said, this is my second week of the challenge. And the challenge was to create 3 6x6 autumn cards with a scene. I don't do a lot of scenes, so I hope I did it. Scenery should include fence, maple leaves, tree, and any critter. I'm thinking, she said, I don't know if she wanted, you know, usually it's pick something from the list, but let's see if I got there. And then to stamp the ends outside, creating, I think I wrote that word wrong. You gotta have a sentiment on the front and complete the inside with a stamped sentiment and show envelopes. Upload on Friday. Okay, so let me show you what I actually used for this. So I'm going to start here. I pulled out some sequins. I only used one. First I used this die set. I don't get a chance to use it, but I was able to work it into one of my cards. I pulled out this die. I think this is the second time I've used this die. It is a Christmas die. It just says Home for Christmas, but I used the house and everything on the house in different colors from Christmas. So I used those. I used one of these bronze sequences, and I used my We Are Memory Keepers circle dies. I sure did. And then when I have been trying to downsize on my 12 by 12 paper pads because I have so many that I never look at, I never use them, I have no interest in them, so I am donating some to a local church. Anyway, I'm getting rid of some of them, but in the process of that, I found this Best Occasions glitter pack. You know, I love me some glitter. It's been used before, so it's only about half a pack. And this is actually from Walmart, and it doesn't say a year on here, but guys, this stuff, this has been in my stash forever because I can't remember the last time that I actually bought any paper at Walmart. And there were 10 colors in here, and you see you got the oranges, well that went good with my fall color, so I did use a piece of that. Then you've got the yellow, and this is a pretty color. And you got, I think it was 2 sheets of each, and then there's some brown. I don't think I've ever seen any brown glitter paper, actually 3 sheets. So I have used this a lot over the years because there are 4 sheets of the brown. And yeah, so I used that. Get that off of here. And this paper has been getting a workout this month. It has really been getting a workout. I actually I used, let's see if I can find, I used one of these. That's for my fence. And then I got so many scraps in there. So I used one of those, and then I did use one with leaves, but not that one. I used a page with the leaves. This paper just made it really easy, and I used this to make a scene. I think I like that one the best. But I used, like I said, I used 3 sheets out of here for my base, the base of the card, the first layer of the card. So we're going to get that out the way. And my envelopes are going to be these, this like this, because we have to show envelopes. And I got another package of these. This one was the last one in that pack, and I know when I bought them I had 2, so I still have to pull out 2 more for my cards. And what else did I use? I got this fence that I did put up. Why I put it up, I'll never know. But I did come over here and stick it in. Okay, I don't even know where the fence went. I know. It is a okay, see, I'm away from the desk, but it was a Spellbinders die. And I thought I put it back in the Spellbinders box, but I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing it. And that is the weirdest thing. It is a die that I actually bought at Tuesday morning years ago. And now I don't see it. That is so weird. But anyway, it is a fence die. I had never ever used it before. And guys, I think it just jumped up and is hiding somewhere that, because I don't see it, honestly. Okay, I'm not going to look for it anymore because that was one of the first cards that I made. But it is a Spellbinders die. So I am going to show you the first card that I did was this one. And let's see if I can bring you up. Nope, you're going out. Come up a little. There's this one. So you had to have a critter, and I've got my fence and leaves, and there's some trees back there. And it just says thankful and grateful. And then on the other inside, you had to finish the inside. And I found this stamp in my drawer. I have a lot of wood block stamps, and I hate to get rid of them because I have some really great sentiments. And this one just says, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. And I just thought, okay, you know, I thought that was a good sentiment. I got a couple people that are going through some things, and I don't know if this will be a good sentiment, but I'm thinking about it. So that is my first card, and this critter came from a fall kit from Echo Park, and he was kind of, you know, when you cut him out, I actually cut it out from a piece of the paper. So I just took a brown marker and filled it in so he could be one color. And that is that. So that is my first card. And then this was the second one. I wanted something different, so I used the circle die, the We Are Memory Keepers circle die, and I cut out the center of my mat. And then I took this green piece. Since it had leaves, I didn't have any trees, so I used these pine leaves. It looks like pine needles. So that's my tree. And I thought this could be a great nighttime card. I probably could have used a darker one, but I wanted it to look like trees. And this is actually that gate that fence I was telling you about. And I had every intention, I don't know where it went. Honestly, it was the first time I ever used it. But that is that. And then this rabbit, these are my critters. This rabbit is just a wood block piece that I got from Hobby Lobby in the Easter section. It came out of here, and I just colored it with a marker, with a Copic marker. That's what I used. So it just came from this, and this is just an Easter set of wood pieces. It was like, when I got it, it was 70% off. So, and then this, I told a friend I needed some critters. I couldn't really find any critters. I had just a few things. How come they ordered me these these stickers with all these different type of critters on it, right? I thought it was just going to be one. There are hundreds of stickers. So my friends are going to be getting stickers of critters because it actually came with two. Okay? And it had two different bears, and these are a little different from this one. So they are different. Even though that's a lot of stickers, guys. And alcohol ink does ink that white part around the edges, because I don't like to see that white when it's something like that. So that the squirrel came from that sticker set. So like I said, my friends will be receiving stickers. Same stamp on the inside. And I put it in, but I can always change it because I use removable adhesive, but I needed to have sentiment on the inside. But to the moon and back is what my die said, and all the stars came from that and the moon. I just thought that was a different take, but I think that makes a really good scene. Now the last one is this one. That's where I use my house. And it had all these pumpkins, so hey there pumpkin, it had to say that, right? But if you look in the background, there's a little bear stealing a pumpkin from the pumpkin patch. You got your leaves and your trees all there. I didn't get the fence put on here, but I hope that's okay. But I was going to have the bear sitting out, but I thought having it behind the house would be, and showing him with the pumpkin in his hand would be just kind of cute. So that is my third scene. And then, like I said, I used that same stamp because my desk couldn't just take any more stuff. It's covered. So guys, those are my cards for this particular challenge. Lady Kre, I hope that you like those and that they met your challenge. And guys, I will have a link in the box below for Lady Kre. And thank you for giving me this chance, because I think my mojo is coming back. I didn't have to think as hard to put these together. So guys, we will see you in the next video. I will be back next week. I think that will be my last challenge. That will be my last one. That will be the third one. And I need to make some embellishments. So I need to get busy, because that's going to take me a while. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I truly appreciate your support. And I will see you in the next video.